Good morning, and this is Dr. Shilpi Reddy live on Insta and Facebook. Today we're going to talk something about superfoods. Superfoods are called superfoods because they give extremely beneficial nutritional value and many other benefits to us as a part and parcel of what we eat. So, what we eat influences our life and influences our lifestyle. So, superfoods are definitely very, very important when we have to think about the right nutrition, you know. Uh, Everything that is related to nutrition, it's really important because it is going to improve our quality of life. So we'll start one superfood a day so that we will have everything in detail to talk about it and take home message that how beneficial the superfood is, and also what kind of benefits that it gives. So today's superfood, the Wednesday superfood for today is turmeric. Yes, our own turmeric that is a part and parcel of our kitchen and what we use very regularly in our curries, in our tadkas, in our daily food ingredients. So it's one of the best superfood that has enormous health benefits. And turmeric per se, I wanted to show you how important turmeric is in everybody's life. That is why I bought one turmeric plant. So this is a turmeric plant. This is grown in my home, and turmeric. These are the turmeric tubers. These are actually the roots, and it gives away shoots like this and leaves. So this is the turmeric plant. I am very fascinated with this turmeric plant because it's easy to grow, of course. This is from my garden, from my balcony garden. And why I insist on turmeric is for every Indian woman, it's about fighting anemia. When you have to fight anemia, you should have one Indian food that we regularly use which fights anemia. And turmeric is very rich in iron. Yes, my dietitian at my hospital, Priyadarshini, has told me this tip couple of years back. Madam, turmeric is very rich in iron. If we promote eating turmeric as even a small ball every day, in every food item, then definitely they will have improved iron levels. So this is one take-home tip for today. So it is rich in iron, and turmeric plant is called Curcuma longa. It is of the ginger family and it looks similar to ginger, but when you break up, it's all yellow inside. And I have seen two types of turmeric, one the yellow turmeric and the black turmeric. I in fact have one small black turmeric plant also in my house, but it looks similar. And black turmeric is also very rich in antioxidants and very rich in terms of health potential that it gives. So it's the root of the plant that is beneficial, and it's used to spice up dals and curries, and it is a part and parcel of Indian medicine. It has got this curcuminoids, which is called curcumin. The curcumin content of the spice turmeric gives us the health benefits. So if the curcumin content is high, then the health benefits are pretty much very high. And if the curcumin content is low, it has benefits, but a little lower benefits. So we are going to talk about the highest curcumin benefits. We're going to talk about the highest curcumin benefits that have come as part and parcel of this turmeric. So I have a product here called Lakadong turmeric. This is available at Urban Kisan, and we are at Urban Kisan. Lakadong turmeric is from Meghalaya, and this turmeric has one of the highest levels of curcumin content. And this has a medicinal property, though it can be used in our daily cuisine. It is even more beneficial if you have this as a concoction like a tea and all that. So Lakadong turmeric is from Meghalaya, and this is one of the very highest curcumin content turmeric. And I have at home turmeric powder from Araku Valley. So I had a source from Araku where they have this organic farming, and I have a source from Araku where I use Araku turmeric in my house, and it is also one of the sources of high curcumin content. And beware, you should be aware of any dyes and any other contaminants in the turmeric that you're going to buy locally. So rest assured, what in India, what we do in our traditions, what we do is we buy turmeric from a good source where there is no fertilizers and all that, and then we dry them out properly, and then we get them powdered right in front of our eyes, so that we are very much assured that there is no contamination. So that is really, really important that we check the quality before we use. So this is about curcumin, about the types of curcumin, and the type of curcumin that has highest curcumin content, and turmeric as seen. So now we're going to talk about some really, really good health benefits. It is a very, very good anti-inflammatory. It has got a very good anti-inflammatory property. It is treated in irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, the loose motion tendency that people have because of bowel disorders. It is used in eye care. It is used in skin care. It is an antibacterial. It is an antifungal. It fights infections. So this way we've got enormous benefits of turmeric on a day-to-day basis. So one very good benefit of turmeric is if you have the common cold that we are having these days, a lot of common cold because it's a seasonal thing. For common cold, at bedtime, if you have warm milk, turmeric and little pepper, that gives a very good concoction to decrease your infection, fight against immunity, not only release your nasal block, it gives you good sleep. So this is a tip for today. And why do we add pepper? So you have to know that black pepper enhances the bioavailability. That means the absorption and availability of turmeric from the diet. So if you have turmeric and pepper together in your foods, it is more absorbed and it is really, really beneficial to an extent that without pepper, if you have turmeric, if you have absorption of 10 or 20, with pepper, if you have turmeric, your absorption is 2000 times more. So pepper helps in absorption and bioavailability of curcumin. This is another take-home tip for today. So there are so many curcumin supplements that are available in the market, wherein they are given for certain inflammatory disorders as anti-aging preparations in inflammatory problems, in infertilities, and cardiac problems in cancer patients. They have enormous benefits. That is why the market is flooded with curcumin preparations which are made of turmeric, concentrated turmeric with only the curcumin component to enhance the beneficial effects of this. So we will talk one-on-one how turmeric is beneficial. People who have chronic inflammation in the sense when your body defense mechanism is against you and there is a lot of fighting that is happening inside you. It can be your metabolic syndrome, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, Alzheimer's, degenerative disorders, your heart disease, everywhere, wherever there is chronic inflammation. Lifestyle disorders are called inflammatory disorders because there is something fighting against you. So in such conditions, it acts as a potent anti-inflammatory substance. So the curcumin in turmeric is a potent anti-inflammatory substance. So it is used widely for its property of anti-inflammation. Our ancestors have noticed this kind of a phenomena, and our Ayurveda has engulfed such things into itself. And even in our daily kitchen, we use it so oftenly for its beneficial effects. So, and it reduces the oxidative damage. So oxidative damage means, for example, when you age, your cells become older, and there is damage, and the cells die one on one, and there's a constant damage that happens. So curcumin in turmeric acts as an anti-aging agent, and it fights against many diseases, and also as an anti-aging, it has got its anti-aging effect, and it boosts the there's a property called as brain derived neurotropic factor, BDNF. So brain derived BDNF. So brain derived neurotropic factor is the main factor behind the life of neurons, growth of neurons, and division of neurons, and it helps in brain function. So turmeric enhances, it boosts the brain deriving neurotropic factor, indirectly impacting increased memory, and it affects the areas of drinking, eating, and body weight. So it maintains your body weight and health. And also, if there is decreased levels of brain derived neurotropic factor, there are problems like Alzheimer's and depression that hit you. So directly or indirectly, it improves the brain derived neurotropic factor and also fights against depression and Alzheimer's. So it boosts brain derived neurotropic factor. So this is one take home message for today. And if you have to talk about other very important benefits of turmeric, it has got a high cardioprotective effect. So what happens inside the heart is, there is the blood vessel to the heart, and then in those vessels there is a lining of the vessels called endothelium. And when there is a damage to the endothelium and there is disruption, if there is any breakage to the endothelium, there develops complex cardiac problems. So this curcumin, it reverses many steps in this heart disease process. And not only it has an anti-inflammatory effect, it improves endothelial function. So anything that improves endothelial function, it regulates your blood pressure, it regulates your blood clotting mechanism, it improves cardiac health, and it's very, very effective for postmenopausal women also. So not only that it fights against anemia, it's a good source of iron, it is also beneficial for every age group of women, where even at postmenopausal age group, it has this anti-inflammatory property, and also it decreases the oxidative stress and heart disease tendency. So it's very important in this aspect also. When you have to talk about inflammation, you even have to talk about cancers. Curcumin in turmeric also has an anti-cancer property. It is extensively studied now. So curcumin is one of the spice, Indian spice or whatever that is there. It is under tremendous study in every aspect. In the heart, there is research, the beneficial effects of turmeric in the heart, there is research. There's a lot of research going on in cancer, there's a lot of research going on in Alzheimer's disease, there's a lot of research that is going on in arthritis patients, there is research going on in depression patients. So all these things are really, really beneficial. So not only does it prevent cancer, it is also beneficial in cancer treatment. Most of the people undergoing cancer treatments are given curcumin supplements, because it is known to stop the growth of cancer cells and also decrease the coming back of cancer again. So this beneficial effect is still under study, and it decreases the new blood vessel formation that happens inside the cancer cells, inside the cancer tissue. So this property is still under study, and it also decreases the spread of cancer, especially the colorectal cancers. They have enormous benefits in the colorectal cancers. And as I have told you about its beneficial effects in Alzheimer's disease, it's the most common cause of dementia, memory loss. So, because it has a beneficial effect on the increase of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, it is also been used nowadays and studied extensively nowadays in the treatment of dementia, and 70% of cases of dementia are pretty much because of decrease in because of Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's is one of the major major factor behind dementia. About 70% of dementia cases are Alzheimer's. So this improvement of brain-derived neurotropic factor, what curcumin in turmeric gives, so it is under extensive use nowadays, and curcumin crosses blood-brain barrier. So when this property of crossing the blood-brain barrier is there, this property has been experimented on the Alzheimer's, and high curcumin supplements are given for Alzheimer's patients, and they are seeing good results. So there are lots and lots of studies coming up, and they are definitely on the positive side. So wherever it is an anti-inflammatory property that is causing damage, inflammatory property causing damage, this anti-inflammatory property of turmeric is going to benefit there. And there are protein flakes, solid protein flakes called amyloid flakes, which are cleared by curcumin in your brain. So this is another beneficial effect. So whatever crosses the blood-brain barrier, definitely its effect on the natural health of the brain function is there. And in arthritis patients, I have had couple of positive responses on arthritis patients, elderly with rheumatoid arthritis not responding to medications when curcumin was given, or when a very good quality turmeric tea was given in the morning in the fasting. Definitely they had lesser chances of knee pains and arthritis pains, and this property has influenced their betterment in their lifestyle. So curcumin not only acts in so many other ways, it is definitely a very good anti-inflammatory. It has got a very good anti-inflammatory property on the joints as well. In rheumatoid arthritis, it's a condition which causes joint pains. Curcumin has shown to be better than any anti-inflammatory drug that we give. So it is going to boost the recovery rate and also improve the effect of any other medicine that we are giving. And as I have told you, curcumin also has beneficial effects on depression. Depression is the major cause of problems these days, and because of COVID, there is limited exposure, and there are a lot of constraints going around, and there have been episodes of depression. Severity also was very high reported amongst psychiatrists, that the number of people coming for depression has also increased. In this context, I wanted to tell you something very important. Benefits of curcumin are very important in managing depression. So there's something called Prozac, which is given for as an antidepressant. When there were a lot of studies, when people were given only antidepressants, only curcumin, and antidepressants and curcumin, and they were followed up for a couple of months and seen as the response, the group which was given antidepressants and curcumin fared very well, and depression symptoms were lesser, and they got treated very well. And people on curcumin also fared very well than people on only antidepressants. So this also proved, and there is extensive research that is going on, because it enhances the brain-derived neurotropic factor and it crosses the blood-brain barrier. The effect of turmeric is definitely very positive, and it improves the level of serotonin, which is a hormone, and also dopamine, which is a hormone that improves your happiness quotient, your well-being, and your feel good factor. Especially these are released when you do exercise or when you do something good, and when you're rewarded. All these things, whichever comes very good to your mind, cause a lot of release of dopamine and serotonin. And even curcumin has happened to show this kind of beneficial effect. And not only all these, it has got a cosmetic angle, it has got very good effect on the skin, and it is used for detanning, it is used for as a detanning agent, it is used for pigmentation, it is used for the so many cultural aspects that we have. And in our culture, we gift turmeric whenever there is an auspicious occasion. Giving a gift of turmeric is for well-being of the women, and especially these kind of customs have definitely a lot of importance other than just a purpose of doing something. And turmeric has a very, very beneficial effect, and it also delays aging and fights against chronic diseases. So chronic diseases like cancer, heart diseases, Alzheimer's, improves your quality of life, improves your longevity, and it's a very good anti-aging supplement. So this is all about turmeric, and that is why I got influenced with the good qualities of turmeric. I make sure in my house there is extremely high curcumin content turmeric that we use, and we regularly use it in our cooking. We regularly use it when we have any cold cough flus at home. My mother-in-law's best remedy is the turmeric milk with pepper that she gives whenever we catch cold. And we in fact have this small plant in the house to even know the beneficial effects of turmeric. So it is not only about what you talk to people, it is about how good you are at taking that as a take-home message. So there is nothing that it is just written in some books, and I tell you, it is really, really good, even practically, to take it as a take-home message.